Ryan and I are headed to Alaska from Brenham, Texas. It looks like it's on the map here. It is a 2-day, 23-hour drive fastest. Got us going through Dallas, Colorado, pretty much all the way to Colorado, and Cheyenne, up through Alberta, and Calgary, Edmonton part, and then Grand Prairie, then up through the Yukon. Anyway, we're gonna head up. I've done the trip a bunch of times. We're taking a truck up here. I don't think Ryan hadn't done it since you're a little kid.
Nah, ever since I was a young kid.
3 years old, I think. So we're gonna have us a good time. So come along for the journey. We're at our first stop. This is in Hillsboro, Texas, at a new Buc-ee's, and you gotta stop at Buc-ee's if you go buy one, because these things are absolutely over the top. Show them around there, Ryan, what we're pulling up to here.
It's kind of hard to see, but you'll get a better view in just a moment. It is absolutely packed to the brim, full of people.
They have like 1 million restrooms in there. 1 million places to fuel up. I mean, I really don't know. It's probably, I mean, it's way over 100 fuel pumps, I'll bet you. I know we counted like over 85 at one of them. This is just over the top here. I think it's one of their newest, even bigger ones. So crazy fuel pumps everywhere. Here we are at Buc-ee's, Amarillo, Texas, where diesel is $2.67 a gallon. This looks like a pretty new one too. This place is monstrous. It's pretty much all there is to see in Texas, guys, Buc-ee's. So I don't know what else to tell you. I live here, but we're headed to North Country.
Second time of the day.
That's right, $2.67 a gallon. Oh, it's definitely drier here, isn't it? They do all smell the same, don't they? Thank you. Right? You can't see a video, can you? I know, I feel stupid. Here on my chest. We're gonna go see Bucky over here. It's not really that packed, actually. Or you want your picture with Bucky? Okay. You sure? Here we are at the hotel we stayed at last night. It's in Raton, I don't know how you say it, New Mexico. Far from fancy, but we made it. Like 750 miles after leaving late yesterday. It's early this morning though. We got us a 5:30 start, so we are ready to hit the road. Beautiful day, nice and cool. When? I wasn't sure. I was like a little kid. Here's our fancy hotel. Which think Ryan, fancy stuff.
Fancy, fancy.
Yeah, not the fanciest place in New Mexico, in Raton. Beautiful place though, beautiful morning. See if the old 3-liter Duramax will make it the rest of the way to Alaska. Okay, here we are. We made it to beautiful Colorado.
Colorful Colorado.
Colorful Colorado, sorry. I just read the sign and forgot, but we made it. There it is. It's a pretty spot to put the sign. Only a few more states and territories to go. 2 more states and
a whole nother country.
3 more states and 2 territories. And Canada. Nice little pull off here in Colorado with the sun coming up. Very nice. Nobody's on the road since we woke up at an ungodly hour, so it's nice and quiet, no traffic going by. What are we doing in Fort Garland, Colorado?
Well, we're making this very long loop around these mountains over here to go to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. I've never been there before, so I'm excited to see it. It's going to be one of the more higher altitude sand dunes that you can go to that isn't super duper hot. So like the ones in California and things like that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be able to, ideally for photographing it would be more towards like 4 a.m. apparently to wake up and actually get that for first light, but unfortunately we woke up at 5 in New Mexico, and it's about 8 o'clock now.
Doesn't even open till 9. We're checking out Mountain View Diner. We'll let you know how it is. Pretty little town. Ryan, how's that chicken fried steak treating you?
It's delicious.
Good.
Got grits, chicken fried steaks, and coffee.
Ooh. This place that just opened, it's a hit, isn't it? Here we are at the Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. Just a little 75-mile detour jaunt off. We're going to go in here in a minute, but there's the view from a distance. Did you feel that? How cool it got right here? Obviously, there's a lot of water under the sand down here. Oh, people are practicing wilderness skills, digging for water. Isn't that cute? So here it is. The Great Sand Dunes National Park. There's hiker Ryan. Going out to be all by himself in a national park. All by yourself, Ryan.
Yep. That's why I love national parks. Always by myself. That's why I like Alaska National Parks, because there's barely any people actually there.
Denali, there is.
There's some people in Denali. You didn't call it McKinley.
So it's really cool right here because there's obviously we're in a low area and there's water. You can see the dampness here and you can feel the coolness. Okay, here we are at the third Bucky stop. We're in Johnstown. I don't know, maybe 50 miles, 70 miles north of Denver. And diesel is really cheap here, like $2.87 a gallon right now. And for the guys watching the video, the 3-liter, the baby Duramax, got 27 miles a gallon. So here we go. North to Alaska. Okay, we made it to Wyoming.
Yep, made it to Colorado for the trip and stuff like that. Hit the most northern Buckies you can basically get in the U.S., so that's an accomplishment off our backs there. They all look as packed as you basically could make it. So overall, we're going to get through Wyoming fairly quickly. We're going to stop in Gillette and then go to Devil's Tower tomorrow morning. And then from there, we're going to go through Canada, right? Montana.
We have Montana next, then we have Alberta, British Columbia, Yukon, Alaska.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a long rest of the trip though, but it's going to be fun. So we're going way up north.
So here we are in Gillette, Wyoming. We're gonna go to Devil's Tower tomorrow. Ryan just chased me all the way around the hotel room. I think that's so cute. Ryan, what happened? Did you chase me around?
I did.
Did you think I left you?
I wasn't sure where you're going, but
My son thought that.
kind of funny.
What do we think of Gillette, Wyoming? What a nice little town, huh?
It smells like manure, but yeah.
No, it just smells like farm country. But man, I didn't expect it to be this nice a town. What a nice town Gillette, Wyoming is. Kind of a surprise. Didn't expect that. Really, really nice. We did a lot better on our room today. No more off-brand hotels. We got tricked. Only hotels that we know, like Holiday Inn, La Quinta, stuff like that. So here we are at Devil's Tower in Wyoming. There's a pet pronghorn antelope right there. This thing's pretty crazy. Definitely does not look normal sticking out. Here's the sign. The Indians used to use it, I guess. Big story about it. And there it is. And let me tell you, it kind of looks crazy just sticking out of the ground right here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, here we are at Devil's Tower. And this thing's more impressive than I expected. This is a must-see. This thing is cool looking. Beautiful park and stuff here also. Wildlife everywhere. This thing's sticking out of the ground like, what in the world's it doing here? Makes no sense. Super cool. I'm going up this steep hike.
Oh yeah, it's all concrete.
Ryan's a big hiker.
Kind of hike with concrete. I never go hiking with short.
There it is. See, now you don't even have to come here. We got it all on video. People don't even have to visit. I'm going to get it all on video, Ryan. Here we are, Devil's Tower. We're on the trail. Super cool. It's very cool looking. Pretty place here. We're on the trail. There's a couple trails that go up to Devil's Tower. We're on the trail, looking down on the valley. They got these prayer things all over the trees. I'm a little opposed to that. But here's the trail. And there it is. There's this crazy thing sticking out of the earth for no reason. And it is nothing.
A little rebel.
Ryan, you're breaking all the rules, buddy. He did it. There it is, way up there.
I can climb it.
I think you could get up there a ways. I don't know if you get down, but you can get up a ways.
I'm gonna free solo.
A little scary. A little scary. All right. We're hiking around Devil's Tower. Really pretty. This trail goes all the way around it. There it is out there. Nice and green this time of year. Got a great little path around it. Nice little monument. Look at that. Bet there's some bats in there. Great little trail to walk down. Anybody can do it. The old fat guy's doing it. All what people? Oh, they all showed up. They didn't get up early, did they? What you think, Ryan?
It's pretty sweet.
We're at the visitor center, and great view of that mystery. Piece of rock sticking up. we at, Ryan?
Comfort Inn. We made it all the way from.
Can't hear you.
Where were you in Wyoming? I don't even know.
Gillette, Wyoming.
Oh yeah, Gillette, Wyoming, like the razor. Now we are in Montana. I crossed over the border a while ago. We're in Indian Reservation for a while. But yeah, now we're in Shelby, Montana. So we're staying at the Comfort Inn. And then tomorrow we're going to go through some of the national park and go to Glacier. Then we'll officially be in Canada, eh? So we'll stop at a Timmy's, go get some Timbits and stuff, and make our way up to Alaska. So we're gonna go to Banff, we're gonna go to Jasper, we're gonna go to Yoho, a lot of those national parks. It's gonna be fun, so I'm excited about it. Let's do a little bit more driving. I think Dad needs a break. So
Here we are, Comfort Inn and Suites in Shelby, Montana. It's what my son's been waiting for. Share king bed. He's so sweet. So we're real close. I think it's only about 30 miles from the border. We're real close, so we'll cross the border tomorrow and be in Canada. Got some fires in south of, not Watson Lake, Fort St. John, south of Fort St. John, which is, then they got, so while this is going on, they've got, the Oilers are in the Stanley Cup, and I don't know if they're playing, I think they're going to be playing up there. So one of these games that's coming up, and they got the G7 summit going on like while we're coming through. So, and fires just north of Grand Prairie, Fort Nelson area. So we're going to skip that and go through Jasper and Banff and have that nice trip. Leaving Montana, heading into Canada. We're heading into Canada.
Canada. Looks just like Montana.
Yeah.
It's like your exact truck.
One lane open. We've got it in French also, apparently. Overt. What's that?
Keep on filming? I don't know if I'm allowed to.
I don't know. They'll tell you they're not. One lane is clear. Okay, lane is clear. Should probably stop now. Here we are, Ryan. We made it to Alberta. Had kind of a serious, had kind of a serious border patrol agent there. Yeah. He was all about the whole. You understand our gun laws here. Asked us, what, twice about handguns? Like, yeah. Brother, we don't have a handgun with us. We know y'all hate them in Canada. Dang it. Anyway, yeah, he was pretty serious border patrol. Never been through Canada a lot. Never had such seriousness from a border patrol agent. So, yeah, Canadians, we love you, but we know you hate handguns. So,
yeah.
Anyway, here we are, beautiful Alberta, and we're headed to Banff, and right over here, right next to the Alberta sign, coming through at the Shelby I-15 exit, we've got somebody's raising them some pet elk down there. I should get out my other video camera and zoom in, but there's pet elk here. You got elk fence, and I don't know what they're doing with them, but there they are. Anyway, it's pretty. Canada is. We're at the Canada Travel Information and Interpretive Center, and it's closed. But they got this really cool T-Rex we had to show. We don't know why it's closed. This is a cool little stop. So hopefully it'll be open when others come through here. I'm guessing they probably got some dinosaur footprints or found some fossils here somewhere. Anyway, this is a cool big old T-Rex, and they got it closed down. So
that's the size of a T-Rex.
yeah, that'd be scary if that was after you, wouldn't it? What's it say, Ryan? Read it to us.
Alberta Alberta possesses some of the most
Hold on.
important dinosaur fossils in the world.
Now read it so we can hear you.
Alberta possesses some of the most important dinosaur fossils in the world. The remains, along with other reconstructions like this, are on Calgary sculptor Brian Cooley. Can be seen in such places as Dinosaur Providence Park near Brooks, Tyrol Museum near Drumheller.
Okay. I could just like
Well, you can also just
video it and people could pause it if they want to read it. Anyway, very cool. The T-Rex. Champion. We're in Calgary, Alberta right now. Going around, fixing to head west into Banff.
hopefully not having too much fire, but
it's looking a little fiery out there. Right now. It's, you know, I don't think Calgary's got smog. I think that's wildfire. So, but it's less to the west for sure. It's north of there. You can see it. So, anywho,
alrighty then.
we'll see.
We will see.
So here's the first pull-off as we're getting close to Banff here. The power plant's not the nicest thing in the world, but beautiful mountains around. Beautiful mountains around. Right on the side of the road. Kind of cool. Here we are.
Out here, Banff National Park. Don't really know where the hell we're going, honestly. We don't even know where the entrance to the park is, but it's beautiful. You can definitely tell we're getting way more up north and stuff, which is nice. Black spruce, lots of pine trees, huge mountains and stuff like that. It's beautiful. I've only been here one time. It was back in 2017 during the colder months. It was in October, so, but man, it's beautiful. Different kinds of mountains and stuff like that. But if you turn around this direction, you'll see. Beautiful.
A glacially fed river. Looks like the Kenai. Purdy. Anyway, it's the lower part of Banff, but we don't really know when we enter the park because it's not like, I don't know, it's not like U.S. parks where you have slow roads that you drive slow. They got fences here where the animals can't cross, so I think we're going to get into like normal park stuff though. It's beautiful though, gorgeous area. Okay, so we're trying to go to some place called Lake Louise in Banff, and they don't let you drive your vehicle up here. I think we just broke the rules coming up here. Can't see anything. Apparently they just want tour buses. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Nothing like parks in the US. Like Beautiful park. There should be tons of people here, loads of access. There's none of that. I am so disappointed. Canada, you screwed up here. Unbelievable. You know what there is access for? If you're super rich and you can afford a place that's probably $1,200 US a night up there, then you get to take a bus up there to get there. So it's a really beautiful area, but I'm just blown away. So the Canada to see is the Canada that's remote and north of here, so which is gorgeous. But this is the Canada for the city folk and the rich people. But you guys that want to get away, get out of Banff, because here we are, Jasper, headed to the park. Okay, they're not big on pullovers here in Canada, so anyhow, we found one. We're in Jasper Park, and man, they just don't. The park's gorgeous, but they don't like have a lot of access like we're used to seeing. This just kind of surprises me because it's such. I mean, scenery-wise, it's gorgeous, but man, they sure don't want to give you access to it. Really odd. I mean, we're probably 15 miles in the park, and there's been one pullover for a park. These are just kind of pullovers right on the side of the road, but like one park pullover where you could like go to a lake. Like not a lot of hiking trails or anything. I think you make your own here. You just walk up this creek. What do you think, Ryan? What do you think about that access in Canada?
Not much access, unlike Alaska. Alaska will have a spot every couple of miles at least if it's a beautiful spot. So I don't know.
Aren't you friendly? Are you a J? What kind of J? Are you a J?
I didn't notice that.
Ryan, you gotta look around to see nature. So here we are. There's a glacier.
And you have to know avalanche training and avalanche knowledge. And you see what the structure of the snow is and see what the risk is.
We can go join this tour. Tell us about it, Ryan. Where are we at?
Banff National Park. This is Bow Lake.
Yeah.
A lot of glacier water right here, so.
They finally let us pull off and take a picture of the beauty.
Yeah.
They seem to not want us to take any pictures.
Pull-off game is not strong.
Pull-off game is not strong at all, but it's gaining strength. Pretty glacier lake down there.
Take out my fancy lens now.
I don't think you even need to. I think you're going to see so many more mirrors that this ain't nothing. Okay, here's the funny part. There's a bear on the side of the road and we're in Banff. And the funny part is all the people over here taking pictures of the little black bear. It's behind a bush. You can't see it right now, but there is traffic stopped everywhere for this one bear. It's hidden in there. It's not coming out. Oh, I see it now. Now it's moving. It's got a tag in its ear or something. Look at all the people. This is much more interesting. Okay, here's some really cool falls, and this is in Jasper, north of Banff. Pretty intense looking, coming off this river. Here it is, Athabasca Falls in Jasper Park. Look at that intensity.
this is intense. I mean, the mist coming off of it from the falls. Oh my lord. This might be as good as Devil's Tower. This is an impressive set of falls. Can you believe the mist and the cumulus coming off of this thing right now? I mean, this is like cold. It's a nice warm day out. Oh my god, that is so cool. Such an impressive set of waterfalls. The water's going so fast. I just can't believe the intensity. Welcome to beautiful British Columbia, the best place on earth. We made it.
Now is when the real adventure begins. This is when we get into the real wild Canada and Alaska. So this is where it starts to get more fun. We were in the park and all that, but this is where it starts to get really cool.
Is historic Yellowhead Pass. Y'all can read that if you want. Y'all feel free to pause it if you want to read that. The Hudson Bay Company used it for transporting moose hides. And we are headed into Mount Robson Park. This park's one of my favorites. Here we go. Ryan, is this day 5? Or we lose track of days already?
Yeah, because we've stayed at 4 hotels so far.
4 hotels, that's the way to tell where we're at. We're another Comfort Inn. What town are we in?
I don't know at this point,
We
Dad.
don't know at this point. Look around for a sign.
We're in Canada.
Something in BC, Canada.
Let me get this info for you.
Okay, A&W is where everybody eats in Canada, so get used to it. And you're not getting any ice in your drink here if you're American. The other place is called Tim Hortons, and that's where you get your breakfast food. So just to let you know, if you're looking around for places to eat, you see an A&W, that's where you're eating, because that's what they got.
And are you going to get ice?
No, I'm probably not going to get ice in the drink. We'll see here in a minute.
All right, Dad, you got your A&W. What do you think of this?
Okay, guys, so I'm trying to be polite because, you know, we all love Canadians, right? And there's a bunch of wonderful things come from Canada. But this A&W is crap. So the sandwich, I tried their chicken one now. Now, Tim Hortons is good, so I don't want to pick on, because Tim Hortons is good. But this whole chicken sandwich, the hamburger, we had to try it again. It was so bad. So you guys need Whataburger, In-N-Out, need Chick-fil-A. You got to have some of that, because it's not fair to Canadians.
Now we're just crapping on the actual fast food. What about the dinner that we had last night?
Oh, the dinner we had last night, some little place that we expected it to be terrible, and oh my Lord, it was. We got
it was really good.
What was it?
We got Alfredo.
Alfredo at some little place in what,
Moose
Valmont?
Bar in
Valmont, British Columbia.
Yeah,
and we go
Moose Bar in Valmont.
Yeah, Moose Bar, place called Valmont, BC. And I thought, you know, you're looking at it, we're going, oh, this is gonna probably suck, and it was to die for good. So I mean, this place was good.
So you're not crapping on any of the other food, just the fast food, as the Americans would.
Well, just A&W. I mean, I don't normally eat fast food, but if I was gonna eat, and when I'm forced to, when I'm here, if I'm gonna have something to eat, y'all got to close down all the A&Ws, or you got to fix it, because they're terrible. Tim Hortons is good. This A&W, and you're not getting any ice in your drink. So they just not getting any ice. Trying to be Europe. Anyhow, A&W sucks. Okay, here we are. This is northern Canada for you. Well, from Alberta all over. A&W and Tim Hortons right next to each other. There they are. Right next to each other. They're everywhere here.
Okay, this is right along the side of the road, just outside of Smithville, heading north to Alaska. And this river cuts into a major canyon here, pretty impressive. Goes from 150 feet wide down to about 30 feet wide, probably 25. It gets, oh man, it's got a huge gradient. It is falling fast down here. Ryan, did Alaska Man just put on a... Did you just put on a sweatshirt for a second?
It's like 53 degrees right now.
Okay.
It's like same as Alaska temperature.
So here we are, north to Alaska. We're finally turning on the Cassiar Highway.
Finally turning on to the Cassiar Highway. It's been a long run so far, and we got a long way to go, and it looks like it's single lane. We got fires we're dealing with. We went this way to miss a whole lot of fires going through Grand Prairie and all those other places. Fort St. John and all that. I think there's a bunch right around Fort St. John. But anyway, we're gonna go for it. It says single lane some places, but they just got a lot of rain, so hopefully that helped.
There's a beautiful river. This is the river you'll be camped by if you stay at the Bell 2. Ryan's getting out. Here comes a car. I don't know what Ryan's doing. Beautiful, beautiful river, beautiful mountains. Day 2 on the Cassiar. We drove till 1 a.m. and now it's about 6:45 now. We've been driving a while. And this is what she looks like. Pretty. I haven't seen a lot of wildlife on the Cassiar, not as much as on the other side, you know, going through Watson Lake and all that, or Fort St. John. I say that after we saw a bear just like a few minutes ago, but you see a lot. As we get closer to Watson Lake, maybe we will. The Watson Lake south of there, it's just got so many bears, so many. But it's all a beautiful drive. I didn't video a ton of it just because it's kind of just hours and hours of beauty. It's hours and hours of stuff like this. So, pretty drive. I mean, you can see there's like hardly any traffic, even in the daytime. This direction, there's hardly any traffic. At night, last night, I mean, probably maybe pass one car every 30 minutes.
Somebody's damn dog. I'm getting Jade City on the Cassiar Highway. Got a little store there. Doubt it's open yet. That's it. We're done. Do not look at what Ryan just did. He likes pistachios. Oh, you're just so cute. Back here.
Stuffed a little mocha here in the morning. We're about to cross into the Yukon. It's been a long journey so far, all the way from Texas to Alaska. So woke up, slept in the car. You know, it's a long drive basically on this road. So, but I saw a beautiful fox this morning. Got some nice photos of it, which is nice. So it was very curious. So we were driving and I was crossing the road and kind of stayed near the edge of the road. So I was able to get out my camera and get some nice photos of it, which is nice. So, but yeah.
Cassiar Highway. We're about 15 miles from tying into the Alaska Highway, so we'll be at Watson Lake soon. Definitely a detour compared to going the other way through Fort Nelson and all that, but apparently the fires are really bad. A bunch of rain came though, so I think that helped. But we had to make the decision before the rain was here. Beautiful. You're all alone out here on the Cassiar. Okay, we're on the Cassiar, and we're only about 5 miles from the turnoff to the Alaska Highway. But this area just south of Watson Lake is just absolutely full of bears, and they'll let you record them. They're not afraid of people. They just show no fear of people at all. So he doesn't even look up at us hardly. Just sitting there eating his grass. Beautiful bear.
Getting a little close for that one.
Is this the bear? Is this the
Where'd he go? Yeah, that shows how close the bears are. There's the bear right by the car. They're just not afraid of you around here. They're not afraid of you. It's Watson Lake. Anywhere south of Watson Lake must have like the highest bear population in the world. These black bears around here are like pets. They pay us no attention.
that was good. All right, Dad.
He's like, hey, y'all give me some food or something.
Welcome to the Yukon. Here we are. Ryan's not posing very good for the picture. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the Yukon. We made it.
Yeah, about less than 2 kilometers ago, we just saw a beautiful black bear just sitting along the road, enjoying the grass. It's great. It only took like the 200 and something miles down the road to actually see a bear that's just along the way.
Yeah, all the bears are like 50 miles south of Watson Lake. I know that, going the other way. You drive the other way south of Watson Lake. Man, oh man, there are bears there. So I'm sure they're here too. It's just not clear. The road, so it's not cleared like it is here. All right, we made it to the Yukon. Next sign, well, we got Watson Lake. We got to stop there for the signs, but then we've got a long way to the Alaska sign. So.
Okay, here we are at the Signpost Forest in Watson Lake. This is where this was started back in 1942 when they were building the Alaska Highway. And an injured soldier came here and was putting signs up. He was instructed to put signs up for different cities, and he put his hometown in Illinois sign up, and now there's over 100,000 signs here. Beautiful place, neat place to stop in Watson Lake, and it's a really neat place with lots of signs, and it's a must-stop place on your way from wherever you're coming. And this thing goes on forever. There's signs everywhere. Somebody even left the flip-flop.
that every state and territory is covered here.
It's very neat. Lots of cool ones.
See any from Mexico or anything like that? Man, there's some old ones from Alberta. This equipment that's still sitting here in the Signpost Forest is this is all equipment that was used in the construction. Oh wow. In the construction of the Alaska Highway. Man, oh man, this is not this is 1942 stuff. So imagine what they'd have done for a D9 back then, huh? Yeah, these are not big bulldozers. Look at this. Wow, this is old school. Imagine the hard work that went into building this highway. It's a historic site. Yeah, that is not like today's dozers. Man, oh man. That looks like a bear to try to run. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot harder than just pushing forward with your one hand. Run the blade with the other. Pretty cool little stop on the way. Okay, here we are. Welcome to Whitehorse, Yukon. There's the Yukon River in the back. It's a ways away. Last time I came through here, it cut right through here, but looks like it moved the channel over a little bit. It cuts back by the road there, though. This is Whitehorse in the Yukon. Beautiful town. Here we are at Kluane Lake. We don't know how to say it. This is in the Yukon. I don't know, getting pretty close to Alaska again, but this place is super remote. It's supposed to be sheep all over these hills, so hopefully we'll have you some sheep video here soon. It looks like sheep country. I don't know what kind of sheep. I would think they'd be doll or stone. I don't see any white sheep anywhere. Oh, hold on, Ryan. I think there's white sheep. Maybe up there.
Where?
Up there, is that a white sheep?
Like way
Maybe
up
not.
there?
Yeah, like way up there. Big Whitefish Lake. The largest lake in the Yukon. There's the 1903 gold rush. Somebody lost their shoe and their walking stick here. An awfully good walking stick somebody left. I see why the shoe got left here. Probably a little bit too, a little too high hill for here. Anyway, beautiful lake, really pretty. Getting close to finishing up the trip, getting close to the Alaska border. This is this big, giant, beautiful lake's one of the last, major stops on the way. Here we are. Welcome to Alaska. We made it. This is the border crossing in from Canada to Alaska. Got a nice little border thing set up here. Pretty cool. This unified boundary line between the Dominion of Canada and the United States of America should quicken the remembrance of the more than a century-old friendship between these countries, a lesson of peace to all nations. Erected May 31st, 1982. Kiwanis International. Kind of cool. Got the U.S. and Alaska flag and the Canada and Yukon flag over here. Here is the international boundary. Ryan, can you stand on both sides? One leg in Alaska and one in Canada?
I was already doing that.
Do it. There we go.
U.S.
Half
Canada.
Canuck, half United States. There we go. Look at that. The boundary line.
Is all the way
What
forward.
goofball spent the money to cut the boundary line between Canada and Alaska? I don't think anybody's paying attention to it here. But they did. Whatever the case, they did. There's the boundary line. You can see it cut there. Neat border entry here, though. So, we finally made it. We're going to run through Border Patrol real quick here. We haven't gone through Border Patrol yet, and Canada's Border Patrol
Canada's Border Patrol's back down the highway, what,
30 kilometers away.
30 kilometers, 18 miles, 18 and a half miles, something like that. It's back that way. So there's a deregulated zone in here of 18 miles for anyone that wants to hunt or fish. You just come in from the Alaska side and don't go past their Border Patrol and you're good to go. Lots of little monuments here. Alaska proudly honors the Purple Heart recipients. Shows all the Alaska state parks. Neat little border crossing. We're the only ones here right now. I think it's day 7 or day 8. It's taken us a while to get up to Alaska. We pulled into Tok last night, about 8 or 9 o'clock. And now we're south of Tok. We stayed in a hotel. We're only 30 minutes south of Tok, Alaska. But it's just gorgeous here. You know, there's something about Alaska. It's the crown jewel to me of the U.S. I love this place. I mean, there's no cars going by. I mean, there's people in Alaska. They're all over, but it's a big state. So, especially in the summertime. Most of them are fishing, though. Touristing, going to Denali. But this is just a random pull-off 30 minutes south of Tok, Alaska. And just look at the beauty all around you. It's just gorgeous. There's mountains everywhere. Down below us here, we've got a beautiful, beautiful pond. There's probably moose out on it this morning if we'd have got up earlier. We're going to be coming up on Wrangell St. Elias here in a minute, and it's got 2 mountains there that are over 16,000 feet. It's stunning, but we made it to Alaska, and I kind of like Alaska. It's my favorite. Beautiful place. Here we are in Tok, Alaska, probably an hour south. And this is Wrangell St. Elias Park behind us. That's Mount Sanford. It's over 16,000 feet. And it is covered with snow right now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful day out here. It's probably, what, 78, 75. It's interior Alaska where it's warmer, so just a gorgeous day. We got a river down below us here. Meandering river down below us. Just a gorgeous area of Alaska. So pretty. If you haven't been to Alaska, come. Sell everything. Mortgage something. Make it happen. It's a beautiful place. Okay, so this is the first fire that we've seen. We went around them all before. You can see it going way up there. The plume from the fire. Man, that thing's high up. But, and this is in Eureka, Alaska. I believe that's across the Nelchina River, and maybe that's the Nelchina Glacier. I'm not sure, there's a glacier behind it, but this is a pretty good fire back in there. First one we've seen. Okay, so we found a trail between Glen Allen and Anchorage or Palmer, and look at the beauty up here. Comes to the top of a mountain and you can see all around you. This is a secret spot. Very pretty out there.